Troopers, time for another fantastic home workout. It's the 16th of May and we're going to hit your lower body with another beautiful workout. So before I'm going to explain the whole workout, we're going to warm up the legs, and we're going to warm up the legs a little bit separately because you're going to be needing that during this beautiful workout. So for 2 rounds, you're going to be moving 30 seconds for each movement. We're going to start off with a familiar one. It's jumping jacks. So for jumping jacks, you want to stand tall, hands to the side, and with every movement, you want to clap with feet apart, clap behind the back with feet together. And you're going to do that really fast for 30 seconds. And after that, immediately go into a single leg hop. So this may sound like a really easy thing, but you're going to be balancing, trying to stay in the same position for 30 seconds, just hopping on the front of your foot. After 30 seconds, switch feet. Pretty easy, right? But you're going to really warm up the foot, so warm up the ankle and the calf as well. So this is a really nice movement. All right, after those hopping, you're going to hop some more with knee taps. So normally knee taps are performed alternating legs, like this, like a horse seat. But now you're going to be a better taught horse, because you're going to be tapping one knee at a time while maintaining a little jump. So don't just lift up one leg and tap your hand, but try and be jumping, trying to stretch out the knee every time you go back. All right, you're going to do that for 30 seconds and then switch. So for me, it's really hard to stay like in that active pose, so try and stretch out the leg to the back and then fire it up again. So you actually come a little bit off the floor every time you do that tap. All right, you're going to perform 2 rounds of this. After that, take a sip of water. So 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of leg hops on the left, leg ups on the right, then 30 seconds of the knee taps on the left, 30 seconds of knee taps on the right. Okay, second part of the warm-up, we're going to do some Cossack squats. For the Cossack squat, you're going to have a wide stance, like a sumo stance. Knees are pointed out. I always like to get my hands in my hips or hands to the outside, whatever you like. Let's start off to the right. You're going to bend one leg, trying to maintain a big chest. The other foot comes on the heel, toes pointing towards the sky. Now you're going down as deep as you can and going up again to the other side. So for this move, I want you to maintain a big chest as large as you can. Try and be on the full foot of your sole and go as deep as possible while stretching out the other leg. You're going to perform 20 of these Cossack squats. After that, you're going to do 10 horse squats. Oh, sorry, you're going to perform 15 frog rocks. So what is a frog rock? You're going to lay down on the floor and you're going to try from this position, get your knees out as much as you can, getting as close to the floor with bended knees as possible. From this position out, you're going to rock back, hence frog rock, and you're going to feel a really nice stretch when you're here. So for me, this is already a really big stretch. Maybe you can go even further. Congratulations, you're pretty bendy. Hold it there for a couple of seconds, go forward, relax for a couple of seconds, and go back again into that awful frog rock position. So you're going to do 15 of those. After that, you're going to perform 10 horse squats. For the horse squat, it is like the Cossack squat, maybe a little bit more narrow. The toes are now pointing forward, so not out, but forward. And you're going to go down into a squat while holding that big chest. Go as deeply down as you can. Hold that for 5 seconds in the bottom and come up again. Do that for 10 times. Use those arms. Those arms are dangling. Your back is probably also loose. So use those arms straight upper back, big chest. Right. So 2 rounds, 20 cossack squats, 15 frog rocks and 10 horse squats. And then you are all warmed up for the workout. For the beginner level, we're going to do the 15-minute Amrap, doing 40 chair taps, 30 air squats, 20 wall sit marches, and 10 burpees. We're going to start off with the chair taps. Make sure that you have a chair that doesn't fall over or makes you fall over, and you're going to have a steady surface. So for the chair tap, you're going to gently tap the chair. If you don't have a chair that is good for you, maybe use a couch, that's fine as well. And you're going to perform 40 of these. So gently touch the chair 40 times. It's going to be high intensity, so do this as quickly as possible. After that, 30 air squats. Feet are shoulder width apart. You're going to point your toes out a little bit, go down, hip crease below parallel, push through the full foot, and you're going to perform that for 30 reps. Make sure that every time that you go up, your hip is fully extended. Then 20 wall sit marches. For this, obviously, you're going to need a wall. So this is my wall over here, and you're going to do some marching. A normal wall sit is just a static hold. So how to make this a little bit more dynamic, make sure that your hip crease is a 90-degree angle with your feet, that your feet are below your knees, and from this position, you're going to march. Make sure that you keep the same pace, and you're going to perform 20 of those marches. 20 means 1 is left, 2 is right, etc. So you alternate 20 in total. After this, 10 burpees. From the high plank position, go down to the floor. You can push yourself up, jump to the floor. Make sure that you land with wide feet and on flat soles, because from this position you immediately jump up, do the little clap, and you're having 1 burpee. Do that for 10 times. If you want to amp it up a little bit more, the 15-minute Amrap, you're going to perform jumping squats instead of air squats. So for the jumping squats, you can do a quarter squat, go up, and go to the quarter squat position again. So make sure that every time you jump, you explode up. You really want to make a little bit of air time. All right, if this is not enough for you, and you want it a little bit more challenging, do the experience level. You're going to do alternating pistols instead of the jumping squats. So for the pistol, you're going to perform a one-legged squat. Make sure that you are balanced well enough, that you're able to actually maintain this bottom position with a stretched out foot and come up on one leg again. Alternate between every round. All right, maybe a little trick is, if you don't have a really stable pistol yet, is to, when you're alternating, step out to the side a bit and go into that pistol, so you have a little bit of sideways movement. You can also, if you're not really stable with getting one leg off the floor, grab your toe, go down, stay balanced, and get up again. All right. If you're doing the experience level, you're doing alternating pistols, but you're also doing a burpee tuck jump. So, like a regular burpee, but now with a tuck jump. So, you're gonna pull up your knees every time you jump, making your neighbors even more ecstatic about the fact that you're doing CrossFit. Yes, right. So a 15-minute Amrap means put on a timer. You're going to perform as many rounds as possible for 15 minutes. I hope you will get somewhere around maybe 6, 7 rounds. I don't know. We're going to test it out shortly. All right. After this, you can hear me already breathing. You're probably breathing heavy as well. Good job. Take a sip of water. We're going to cool down with a lovely wall for sit. So you're going to need a wall. Back to the wall again. You're going to lay flat on your butt. with the butt as close as you can to the wall, but trying to get that beautiful figure four first. So get one foot to the wall, the other one goes with the ankle on top of the knee. And if you don't feel really nice stretch right now, push the knee a little bit out. If you still don't feel a stretch, go closer to the wall. And the closer you get, the more stretch you will get, but make sure that your hip stays in contact with the ground so the butt doesn't come off the floor. Keep it there for 2 minutes. Switch sides, do it for 2 minutes again, and you are all done and ready for the weekend. Cheers. I'll see you in the next workout, or even better, outside the gym doing a live workout with one of our coaches. Have a nice weekend, guys. Bye-bye.